Hello, it's Phoebe, and welcome back to Fretless Friday. And we finally have the long-awaited Dulcimer. It has arrived back from the folk music store in Claremont, where I got it dropped off to be fixed up. The guy really did a great job fixing it up. If you're watching this, thank you. It's lovely. He, what did he do? He put like a nice coat of varnish on it because it was super dry. Fixed the action. He said the action was too high, which I wouldn't have known because I don't really know anything about dulcimers. Polished the frets, put on new strings, all sorts of good stuff. So it is in tip-top shape, which is wonderful. Thank you for fixing that up. Now I know you're supposed to play it sitting on the ground or a low stool, and this bucket is pretty low, so I'm hoping that's okay. Might be too low. Supposed to cross your legs? Oh, that feels good. On the one hand, I feel like I kind of know how to play this because I've been able to pick out melodies, and on the other hand, I am not sure because I've seen this. So I have a book about dulcimers. Sorry, very rambly today. That's nothing new. I'm always rambly on Fridays. We shall not fret about it though, for it is Friday. I'm having a nice time. One of you sent me a book about dulcimers a while ago, so I used that for some information on it, and I looked up some videos. So this is tuned to D-A-D, I believe, but there's another standard tuning that's like C-C-G or something, and I don't know which one to use, but when I got it back from the folk store, it was tuned D-A-D, and I like the sound of that. I'm just not sure which string to play the melody on, because here's a weird thing. If I play on this highest string, the scale, it's like missing a fret or something. I'm sure that's intentional. I'm sure that's a part of the instrument. But for some reason, like, I feel like there needs to be another fret there. But if I play the scale on the middle string, if you have to start here. So, I don't really know which string I'm supposed to be playing melody on, because the top and bottom strings have that note missing. So I'm gonna play on the middle string because it doesn't have that weird note missing. But that means I have to start, like, 3 frets up. So I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can pick out melodies, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. And also, I know this is often played with a pick and a noter, or like a little stick that you use to push down the frets. And I have not figured out how to do that yet. Oh, the sun came out. Beautiful. Because I play clawhammer. I've never been good with picks. I've always just played with my hands. So I'm just gonna play with my hands today. And I'm gonna ask my banjo teacher if he knows how to play dulcimer. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. He knows everything. But for now, I'm just gonna use my hands. Though I do think the pick and the noter, or the is that what it's called, the noter, would give it a more, I don't know, loud, more ringing sound. But we're doing hands today. I'm gonna play "I'll Fly Away," and we'll see how it goes. sliding off my lap. That's probably a technique issue. I think, oh, is it supposed to be like this? This bucket might not be the best seat for this. I know you're supposed to hold it like this so that it doesn't... The other thing is, I'm kind of doing a horizontal claw hammer just out of habit, which means my thumb is kind of hitting this and slowly knocking it this way as I go. I'm pretty sure my technique is all wrong, but it sounds, the instrument itself sounds good, despite my flawed technique. I can't play that low. I love the sound of this thing, though. If you don't know what a dulcimer is, because I didn't before I got this, it's, well, it's this, but mine in particular has 4 strings. It's got, like, 2 strings doubled up on the top string, kind of like a mandolin. I think just to give it extra resonance or something. But yeah, hollow on the inside, little hourglass shape. Yeah, that's my dulcimer. Coffee break, hang on. Okay, I don't know if I already said this, but it's, by Southern California standards, it's kind of cold today, before the sun came out at least, so I had a slow morning, kind of woke up slowly, which is why I'm probably posting this later in the day than I often do. And I'm still waking up. Ow! Toto! Goodness. She just pecked my foot. Yeah, but that's the dulcimer. If you have any videos, especially saying how to use the pick and the noter, that would be really helpful. If anyone has links to those, I did a little bit of digging on YouTube and didn't find anything right away. And the book kind of explained how to do it, but I don't know, I'm just not used to using a pick because I don't play guitar, or I guess I do now, but I play a claw hammer. And I don't use finger picks, so it's very foreign feeling to me to like hold something and go back and forth instead of going back and forth with my fingers. So if you have any tips or videos on that, I mean, I'm gonna ask my teacher next time I see him. But yeah, that's exciting. Let me know what you think of the dulcimer. Let's see. Wow, the sun is bright. I don't know if you can even see my face anymore. Yeah, but that's the dulcimer. Huzzah! Gardening update, let's see. The gourd seed that I planted has not yet sprouted, so I'm glad I only planted one, because I think it's still too cold. Again, it's not that cold. It's not like there's a frost or anything, but from what I've read, gourds really like warm dirt. So the one I planted just straight into the ground has not sprouted yet. So I think I'm gonna wait a couple weeks before I'm gonna wait till it warms up a bit. But I'll try to get maybe a trellis built or some ground ready in the next few weeks. Don't you step on my dulcimer, I see you. Toto. No. Oh no! Toto! You were balancing on the box they use to get into their coop. I worried that would happen. 10 minutes! Okay, we've been here a while. Let's wrap this up. I had things to say about gardening though. Let me remember what they were. Oh, yes, okay. So, since it's kind of too cold to do outdoor gardening yet, I've been getting into indoor plants. I went to a reptile show last Saturday to get a bigger tank for my little gecko. He's long overdue for a bigger tank, so I got him an upgrade. And while I was there, There were a lot of people selling like tropical plants and carnivorous plants. So I got a Drosera, which is like, I think it's also known as sundew. It's like the plant that has little sticky dewdrops on it and catches gnats. And I got a couple other plants, and then I was at the gardening store and they were selling big pitcher plants for like 20 bucks for like a really big plant with a lot of pitchers. So I bought one of those, and my hope is I can keep it alive long enough that when mosquito season rolls back around, you know how much I hate mosquitoes, I can take it outside and let it eat any mosquitoes that might get in my porch. So that's the hope. We'll see if that actually works out. But yeah, that's the gardening update. A little bit too cold for most things to grow, but got some new indoor plants that I will hopefully not kill. And my gecko has an upgrade. I saw a couple people were worried about him under the shed tour because his tank was admittedly too small. I got him when he was little, so I just had never gotten around to upgrading his tank. But he now has a bigger tank, as he deserves. And the sun is really bright. Wow. I'm gonna go, because this is gonna take a little while to upload, because it's so long. That's all for now. Dulcimer. Oh, I should get this out of direct sunlight too. Anyway, this thing's cool. I want to play around on this more. And I think it'll sound cool if I have like the little slidey piece of wood and the pick. So, Dulcimer updates to come, I'm sure. That is it. Do not fret this Friday. Sky check, we've actually got a pretty interesting sky because it's been going from overcast to bright sun, as we saw in this video. But yeah, that's all. Let's see what Toto is up to, actually. I don't know what she's doing in there. What's she up to, Toto? Are you laying an egg? Can you see her? Hopefully you can see her and that wasn't an awkward shot of hay. Alright, well, that's it. See you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Oh wow, the lighting is bad.